fans in the United States and Newfoundland. And you're with us, coast to coast, and here we go. See, coming in 2 on 1. Shoots, scores. They're all ready for the face-off. Right on.
You're listening to Junior Lancer High School Hockey on the Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Welcome back to Young Arena in Waterloo, Iowa. We're here set up for the Sunday morning matchup with the Omaha Junior Lancer Varsity versus Waterloo Warrior Varsity. The team's just starting to take the ice here after warm-ups, and today with me is my play-by-play and co-host, Mike Vasakis. Welcome, Mike.
Good morning, Michael. It's a cold and frigid morning here in Waterloo. I think it's supposed to have a high of 7 today, and got some snow too, so it's hockey weather.
Absolutely, and looking across the arena here, we have a nice little picture outside of what it's doing, and it looks like a little bit of flurry coming down right now, just outside right now. But we're back here to catch the action here with Omaha versus Waterloo, and last night Omaha came out at the short end of a 4-1 loss.
Yeah, they did. They came out the first 3 minutes of the game. They had a lot of energy. We talked about their energy in pregame and the ride here. The kids had a lot of nervous energy, and that can go either way. You know, you either channel that into something positive once the game starts, or it could wear on them negatively, after a long break like we had. And, they dominated the first 3 to 4 minutes of the game, and then after that, it just kind of evened out, and they came up on the short end.
Absolutely, and Waterloo, they had probably 8 shorthanded situations that, and we, even one that was a 5-on-3, and we could not convert on that 5-on-3 opportunity. How big will special teams play into today's contest?
Special teams was huge yesterday. Omaha had several man-up situations and 2 man-up situations that they could not convert on. On the other hand, Waterloo seemed to be pretty successful on their end, and they actually got a shorthanded goal. So today, special teams, we need to find a way to funnel more pucks to the net. Waterloo does a great job of fronting shots and blocking shots prior to the puck getting through the goaltender.
Absolutely, and we're getting ready for starting lineups. Who do we have for Omaha's starting lineup today?
Well, it looks like Seth Erickson's got the pipes, Casey Siwa, Thomas Diebold on the D, Zach Gruen, Cole Richters, and we'll have to see who comes out with this line in place of Dalton Thiessen. Dalton's serving a major for head contact penalty that occurred last night's game. Appears Devin Renault.
I was going to say, it looks like Devin's going to get the start here.
Looks like Waterloo has got number 12, Noah Roach, number 14, Kyle Schott, number 35, Brandon Yearling, which is basically their power play forward unit. And then number 20, Kurt Righty, and number 2, Dylan Johnson as the blue liners. Sam Metcalf will get the start between the pipes.
Yesterday, we were talking about Waterloo's penalties. They had 8 shorthanded, 10 total penalties. How big was it, I think, on their side, the least penalized team in the league this year, and they had 10, 12 penalties, and most of them are against their top line guys.
Yes, that was showed a little bit of uncharacteristic, undisciplined play. We'll talk about this shortly after the national anthem here. Yes, prior to yesterday's contest, Mike, Waterloo came in with 126 minutes in total penalties, and that changed exponentially after yesterday's contest as they had 10 penalties, 2 of which I believe were 2 and 10 type infractions. So that changes the dynamic. Of course, according to Coach Dietz on the Waterloo side, he thinks Omaha's a team that's tough to play against, and they play with some grit, so they feel that they have to answer that. On the opposite side, Omaha feels the same way about the Waterloo Warriors. So
absolutely,
we'll have to see what today brings, but I know that this will be a physical and fast-paced matchup.
Yeah, earlier in the week we got a chance to talk to Coach Harrahill on the varsity Omaha varsity team, and we were talking about rivalries and things of that nature, and we've got the I-29 Cup Series coming up here next weekend against Kansas City Jets, but he pointed out the last couple of years Waterloo's been as much of a rival of ours as anybody.
Absolutely.
And last night and I expect to see today will be no exception to that.
Game's underway here. Omaha's got control in the Waterloo end. Pucks up the right side half wall. Grun has it. Now Renault on the forecheck. Waterloo chips it out, and they're into neutral ice. They go weak side pass. Thomas Diebold for Omaha coming back, retrieving the puck. Makes a nice escape move and up the half wall to Zach Grun. Puck gets dumped back in by number 20, Righty. And Omaha dumps the puck for a line change. There'll be an icing call on the play, and this puck will be brought back down to the Omaha defensive zone for faceoff, just to the blocker side of Seth Erickson. Cameron Prees, Bartlett, Katz, Johnson, and Stetch are all out for Waterloo. Puck gets dropped back. Omaha wins the draw. Degnan moves it up for Jesse Clark. Clark gains the neutral ice zone. Waterloo intercepts and goes D to D, and they're back on the attack. Puck is dumped into the corner behind the Omaha cage, where it's picked up by Degnan. Degnan loses the handle. Cameron Prees comes up with a puck, passes it back to Katz. Katz wraps it around to the weak side. Now back in the corner and behind the Omaha cage. Braxton Hatch now with it. Moves it up the half wall to Jesse Clark. Clark gains the neutral ice zone. Gains the red line and goes in for the dump. Clark first in, makes separation and possession. Leaves the puck out in the middle. Degnan with it now to Noah Payton. Gets a shot off, and again blocked by a defender of Waterloo. Waterloo does a great job fronting pucks and blocking shots. Drop back to Degnan. Neutral ice regroup. Noah Payton gains the red line, dumps it in. And Jacob Berkowitz on the forecheck. Sloan out with Mercier and Berkowitz. Mercier down in the corner, fishes the puck out from behind the net. No one home in the slot area. Berkowitz gets it and dumps it back in. Dylan Johnson for Waterloo gains possession, has good puck control, and moves the puck out into neutral ice where Cardona picks it up for Omaha. Glass and in. Steck on the regroup, moves it up the half wall to Almaraz. They find number 10, Jake Beal. He moves the puck into neutral ice. Casey Siwa with some speed gets a shot on net. Metcalf with a save. Rebound. The puck is loose. Siwa back with it. Another shot on Metcalf. And he comes up with a save.
That's the most work Metcalf's had so far in this game, and he had to be sharp.
Yep. Puck now taken by Kyle Schott. He comes into the Omaha end and goes into the corner. Thomas Diebold goes down. Puck is thrown in front of the net. Comes to the opposite point where Reddy plays it. Erickson, guys, they're a cover up, and the puck sneaks in. Looks like a goal by Noah Roach, one of their top scoring forwards. Puck came out from behind the net and came right out into the paint, and just before Seth Erickson was able to cover, it got tapped in. Warriors lead 1-0 with 13:53 left in this first period.
All season long, our defense side has been one of the strongest, and last 2 nights we've kind of been exposed a little bit defensively, and not able to clear that puck caused us with the turnover coming out of the corner.
Well, you have to find the puck, and you have to know where it is all the time. And Roach had that thing behind the net. He just kind of threw it net front, came across the paint, and just before Erickson could cover it, it got tapped in. Waterloo in control now in the Omaha end. Katz with it. Going to war with number 12, Degnan. Degnan plays it out. Cody Walters now with it. Omaha with some speed. Walter gains the red line and dumps in. Righty back on it. Tries to gain control of the puck. Good forechecking pressure now by Omaha. Braxton Hatch plays it up the half wall to Peyton. Peyton throws it back down the wall into the corner for Walters. Walters angles the defender off, and Waterloo is able to chip the puck into the Omaha zone. Teams are on a line change. Degnan now with it. Walters plays it up the half wall into neutral ice, and it gets dumped back into the Omaha end. Omaha cannot clear. Waterloo throwing the puck into the net front area. Berkowitz now with it. Gains the red line. Gets a shot in the opposite corner. He's out with Sloan and Larry Mercier.
We talked about how important it was going to be for the Omaha team to kind of get their feet going this morning. And, the first couple shifts look good, but we look like we're showing that lag a little bit.
Shot on Seth Erickson, leaves a rebound. The puck is still in Waterloo possession in the Omaha defensive zone. Sloan on it now, plays it back opposite side to Cardona. Cardona up the half wall to Mercer. Mercer tries to gain the zone and cannot. Now Cardona with it. Cardona gains the red line. Tries to make a move, loses it in his feet. And Schott now with the puck. Tries to gain the zone and cannot. Schott again with it. Shoots it into the feet of Cole Childers. Childers takes a tumble and back into the Waterloo zone it goes. 24 plays the puck out. Dylan Stetch. Now Childers with it. Dumps into the far corner. Grun on the forecheck. Zach Grun showing some legs today. Puck up to Siwa. Siwa gains the zone, gets a shot wide of the net. Thomas Diebold now with it. Back to Childers behind the Omaha net. Childers tries to feed it out front to Grun, and the puck is intercepted. Battling in the corner, strong side. Wraps around to the right wing side for Omaha, and back around to the left wing side. Waterloo takes it. There's a feeder pass from Childers on the half wall to Grun. Grun gets a backhand shot. Metcalf with the save. Diebold on the regroup now, and Omaha goes in for a change. Puck is moved over to Luck. Luck's taking a look, moves it out into neutral ice, tries to hit the stretching forward. Omaha able to pinch in on that and intercept the pass. 23 now has it, Trevor Katz. He gains the right wing side and dumps the puck into the far corner. Clark on it. Tries to move it out. Diebold wraps around for Diebold. Diebold out of his reach. Cody Walters. Diebold has front side support. Gains the zone. Hatch now with it. Dumps into the Waterloo zone, and they go in for a line change. Blue liners come in for Omaha, and that's 12 Degnan and Noah Payton. Walters, Hatch, and Clark on the forward line. Waterloo with a glass and out, but able to be kept in by Noah Payton at the point. Waterloo now with control, trying to gain a zone. Luck with the puck. He's forechecked, and Jesse Clark takes him out of the play, makes separation. Back to the Omaha point. Payton has it. Looking. Stripped from the puck. Katz makes a good play, and the puck goes down to the Omaha end for an icing call.
Yeah, Waterloo was kind of running around their zone a little bit. Omaha a little bit of pressure and was able to keep the puck in a couple of times and keep it deep.
Waterloo does a great job defending the net front. Between the hash marks and the tops of the circles, there isn't a better team in the league, and that's all Doug Dietz. Sometimes he doesn't have as much talent to work with, but I'll tell you what, they play very solid in their defensive zone. They stop more pucks than Metcalf does, actually.
Yes, they do.
Puck in the strong side corner, right wing corner for Omaha. Forechecking by Jacob Berkowitz and Ian Sloan. Now out to Waterloo. They got a stretching forward. Tape-to-tape pass, and alone with Erickson. Erickson makes the initial save.
Net's off.
And the net's off, and the whistle blows the play dead.
Nice save by Seth Erickson there on that breakaway attempt by number 4.
Heady play there by Jake Beal, gaining the puck on the right wing side. And first thing he does is head up, and he looks for the weak side, stretching forward, and found him tape to tape. That was number 4, Cole Murphy, who got behind the Omaha defense. Omaha wins the draw. Casey Siwa with it. Siwa gains the zone. He still has the puck. Curling to the net. He's got space. He clanks a pipe for his daily dose of iron.
Tried to go short side and sneak it up over the shoulder of Metcalf and didn't quite go.
Berkowitz now goes to Diebold. Diebold tries to hit Mercer, and it's a race for the puck. Luck will get there first, moves it up the half wall. Sloan plays it back down into the corner. Now up again to Diebold. Diebold gets a shot on goal and blocked by Luck. Shot on goal by Berkowitz, and Sam Metcalf with an incredible save keeps the score 1-0.
That was a nice save by Metcalf. Berkowitz, I think, thought it was in there. He throws his hands up, celebrating a little too early there.
Childers lines out now. Face off just to the glove side. They go D to D. Diebold with a shot. Again, blocked by a Waterloo defender.
Omaha needs to do a better job getting a little more traffic in there and not allowing those defenders to get a skate or a stick on those pucks coming through.
Funneling pucks to the net's going to be important for them, because yesterday they ended up with 17 shots on goal, and Waterloo defenders probably stopped another 17.
Looks like we've got a penalty interference maybe?
Slashing.
All right, there you go. The way it was in the corner there, it looked like he was calling a penalty shot, and I was like, well, there was no play for that, but slashing is the call. Waterloo defenseman number 20, Kurt Righty, 2-minute minor for slashing. Omaha goes on the man advantage. Childers lines out. Now back to Diebold. Diebold moves it to Siwa. Siwa takes a look, gets a shot, he scores from the point. It's a power play goal with 8:19 left in this period. Omaha lights the lamp and ties the game. We're talking so much about funneling pucks to the net, and a quick snap, wrist shot towards the net, and found its way past Sam Metcalf.
Great example of what Coach Blazek was talking about last night. When the defenders go, Omaha point men go D to D, a lot of times they want to one-time the puck. And he said, frankly, we don't do that well. We don't work on it. We just don't do it well.
Sure.
He says, stop the puck, take a look, and fish it through, and that's exactly what Siwa did. He found the back of the net. Face off at center ice. Childers wins the draw. Back to Noah Payton. Payton goes looking for D to D, moves it up to center, misses Childers, and Waterloo has it. Now Renault gives it to Childers. Childers makes a move, can't get by Stetch. Stetch plays it up the half wall, and back to the opposite side. They throw it right wing side. Childers on the forecheck in the strong side corner. Moves it to Renault for backside support. Renault drops it down for Gruen. Zach Gruen on the forecheck, gets rubbed out of the play by Johnson. Puck's wrapped around to the weak side. Payton grabs it, throws it back in for Childers. Childers throws it behind the Waterloo cage, and it's played up the half wall to Cameron Prees. Prees now with it, shifty player, moves it out into neutral ice, comes back to Degnan. Degnan plays it out with an indirect pass. Luck intercepts in neutral ice and throws it back in on goal. Erickson with a redirect, and Payton now with it. Payton loses the handle, throws it out into neutral ice, tries to hit Cody Walters, and he's rubbed out of the play by Schott. Waterloo knows they're in a game right now, and they're turning up the volume. But Omaha's playing strong. Cardona on the pinch. Back to Kraus. Leaves it for Cardona in neutral ice. He tries to find Clark. Unable to get him the pass. And back into the Omaha zone it goes. Braxton Hatch on the forecheck on the left wing half wall. Now it gets wrapped around the opposite side. Cardona on it. Cardona playing D side of the puck. Walters gets bumped out of the play by Schott. He plays it up to half wall. Cardona makes a great read. Moves it out of the zone. Gains the red line, and he'll go in for a tap pass to Jesse Clark. Jesse Clark loses the handle, but made a nice move to the outside of the faceoff dot on the left wing side. Sloan now with it. Plays for number 11, Cade Siegling for Waterloo. Up the half wall to Berkowitz now in the Omaha zone. Berkowitz finds Cody Walters on the weak side. Walters gains the red line and dumps in for a line change. Sloan, Berkowitz, and Larry Mercer out now with Siwa and Diebold. Omaha makes Waterloo pay with that power play goal, something they weren't able to convert on yesterday.
Absolutely. Yesterday we talked about they had 8 power play chances and a couple of 5-on-3s and weren't able to beat Metcalf today. Quick shot towards the net, found its way through, and they were able to tie this game up 1-1. Right now they are out shooting Waterloo at 6-4. It looks like that goal kind of gave Omaha a little bit of momentum. You can tell the way they're playing has changed a little bit. Their
focus was a lot different coming into this game this morning, and we were all, these games, it's a grind. We get back to the hotel at 11:30. The boys have to eat, and by the time they're in bed, it's 1 o'clock, and we have to get up for breakfast at 6. So not a lot of rack time for these guys. So you always wonder how these Sunday morning games are going to be. But so far, so good. Both teams came with a lot of energy, and it's a spirited contest. Puck in the Omaha zone. Diebold playing it out. Berkowitz loses the handle, but it's indirectly passed out into neutral ice. Mercier and Siwa on the forecheck. Prees now with it. Dumps it in the Omaha zone for an icing. This puck will come back down to the Waterloo end and be faced off on Omaha's left wing face-off circle just to the blocker side of Sam Metcalf. Childers on the draw. He's out with Gruen on his right wing and Devin Renault on his left wing. Degnan and Payton on the points. Puck is dropped. Back to Degnan. Degnan takes a look. He goes D to D with Payton. Payton tries to fish a shot through. Once again, blocked by a defender from Waterloo. The shot didn't even get through to Metcalf. Puck comes into the zone. Payton falls down. Shoveled across the net by number 5, Noah Bartlett. No one there to tap it home. Prees now with it on the half wall. Throws across the ice. Finds no one there. And Omaha trying to gain the zones. Gruen now with it. Takes it into the strong side corner. That's the right wing corner for Waterloo, and it's wrapped around to the weak side now on the left wing side. Renault finishes off number 20, Reedy. Puck's played at net front, and Noah Payton able to shovel it away from harm's way. Omaha dumps into the Waterloo zone. Luck now with it, finds a weak side posted forward. He plays it back to Luck. Out of Luck's feet, Cardona now with it. Cardona indirects up to Clark. Clark makes a nice move. He's got 3 men. Tried to pass it over to the weak side forward, Cody Walters, but couldn't find him. Puck's back now to the point. Zach Krause plays it down for Braxton Hatch in the strong side corner. Back behind the net is Clark. He fishes it out front and can't find Walters. Krause now dumps it back into the right wing corner, and Waterloo is out. Shot now with it, carrying into neutral ice. He makes a nice move. He's got speed, gets a shot on goal, and Seth Erickson eats that puck up for a face-off in the Omaha defensive zone.
Yeah, Seth took a quick look behind him. I don't think he realized he had it and thought it might have been sitting behind him, but he did make the grab, and that's what counts.
This draw will be taken by Kyle Schott from Waterloo. He's out against Sloan. Schott wins the draw, drops it back to Yearling. Yearling gets a shot wide of the net. Comes back to the weak side point and wrapped around. And they make a pass from behind the net out front to Schott. And there's a delayed call. Looks like Berkowitz is going off for 2-minute minor. Hooking. At 3:12 in the first period, it's 1-1.
And now Waterloo will have an opportunity to work their special teams in here in their first opportunity this morning.
So far, this game's gone pretty well as far as the officiating. They're letting them play, but they're calling anything that they feel is flagrant and outstanding. So puck is dropped back. Prees on the point, drops it back to Luck. Cameron Prees and And Connor Luck on the points. Prees picks it up, moves it, tries to move it over D to Luck, but is poked out by Cole Childers. Prees back again, finds Bartlett. Bartlett back into the zone, finds Luck, and he's got Katz on the half wall, finds pressure, and Waterloo unable to gain the Omaha zone.
Omaha's employing a little bit more of an aggressive PK today than they did yesterday, and so far seems to be throwing Waterloo off a little bit.
A little more passive yesterday in the D zone.
Absolutely.
Puck's wrapped around. Reddy now with it on the half wall, moves to Prees. Prees comes down the half wall, switches positions with Reddy. Reddy now with it, goes D to D, over to Luck. Luck at the faceoff dot, finds Prees. Prees can't load up, drops it back for Reddy. Reddy back down to Cameron Prees on the half wall. Left wing side. They go to Luck on the far right side now. Luck dumps the puck in to Bartlett. Bartlett can't find a handle, gets it to Prees. Prees gets a shot from the faceoff circle. Seth Erickson with the initial save and probably should have covered that puck.
A little sooner, yeah. I mean, he seems to be having a little difficulty this morning getting his glove over that puck, and he was able to just kind of throw his blocker on that one to shield it from Waterloo.
He went down, and the initial save came out just a little bit too far in front of him for him to cover. Fortunately, Omaha was able to clear. Puck is dropped. Waterloo with the win. Yearling on the half wall, comes down into the corner. Dishes it for number 12, Noah Roach. This is their top power play unit. Feeds the puck for a crashing Yearling at the top of the hash marks between the two circles. Puck comes back out to Johnson on the point. Johnson to Steck, and a redirection, and 2 shots and 2 saves by Seth Erickson.
That was
Johnson.
a great clear by Cardona on that rebound off of Erickson to get that puck out of the zone.
Johnson on the retreat, moves it up to Roach. Roach finds Schott. Schott's got decent speed. He's a nifty little player. He tries to find the puck in net front. Yearling's right there. Shoots wide of the net. Schott enters the crease area and is put on his back by number 12, Steve Degnan. And that's what Omaha's going to have to do in that net front area. They're going to have to clear those players out, and so far, so good.
Absolutely. Show a little grit. That's something we talked about yesterday a little bit, that we seemed a little soft in those zones. And, we talked to Coach Blake a little bit before today's game, and he said that a little grit is never a bad thing.
There's a fine line, and you have to kind of figure it out as a player as to how each official is going to call the game. Is he going to let you play, or is he going to blow the whistle on every infraction that he sees? Childers now with it. Gets rubbed out of the play by Connor Luck. Childers coming off now. Waterloo with it. Teams are at even strength with 35 seconds left in this first period. 1-1. Luck now with it. Somebody needs to angle him. Oh. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here. A check from behind on Thomas Diebold.
That's going to hurt this team. Thomas is one of the top defenders and helps make our defense strong. And a check from behind seems like it'll be an eternity before he hits the ice again.
It was not an exposed back check from behind.
No, and I didn't think it was an intentional hit either. I thought the Waterloo Warrior player kind of turned at the last second. It was one of those that they could have avoided as opposed to us.
Yeah, his back was not parallel to the boards. His shoulder was.
Right.
Nevertheless, it's 2-10. Zambuto will go in to serve the 2-minute. We've got 20 seconds left in this period, and Waterloo goes back on the power play. Puck gets dropped. Roach now with it. Tries to find Prees. Prees dishes it out to Luck. At the face-off circle on the opposite side. Back up to Reddy. Reddy makes a nice move. And Clark breaks up the play. Steals the puck. He's in neutral ice. 6 seconds left. Reddy elbows Clark. No call.
There is a call now. Delayed penalty. Not sure what the ref's calling.
He's going to call the rough on Reddy. But I think Clark's going to end up going as well. So it'll be a coincidental penalty. I think he's got Prees going off, but Prees was not the It was Reddy. Here comes Reddy.
I think Priest is over there to talk to the official.
Yep.
But I think you're absolutely right. Warriors had the initial penalty, and then Jesse kind of retaliated there towards the end.
Had Jesse been able to stay off that retaliation, Omaha would have had a power play. Well, actually, they would have had
been a 4-on-4.
4-on-4 for.
And now we go back in to the second period, still down by 1.
So with 0.2 seconds left, this faceoff will be just inside the Waterloo zone.
There's the fifth guy. I started counting. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe we were wrong. No, it's 5-on-4 still. And Waterloo now is out shooting Omaha 8-6.
Well, they've had 2 consecutive power plays.
Absolutely, and and we'll see what this brings to the Omaha program after this break in the period action.
That ends the first period with a tie score. Omaha 1, Warriors 1. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Chevrolet is the most awarded car company of the year. So it's no surprise that Chevy Silverado is the most awarded pickup of 2014 and is from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. Now it's time to reward yourself. Trade up to get a total value of $9,000 on this 2014 Silverado Double Cab All-Star Edition. See your local Chevy dealer today.
The Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com. Off the Bench Sports Gear. New used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015, for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scabona will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Oma or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show.
Top of the
Tuesday
morning
nights,
to you.
8
This
p.m.
is Fighting O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support.
Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, 4915 South 72nd Street, Omaha, Nebraska. 402-393-7515. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30. Proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancers.
This is Michael Hughes, and you're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
The Omaha Junior Lancers would like to thank the following supporters and sponsors for making this season a success: Greg Young Chevrolet, Weeping Water Express Lane, Omaha Lancers of the USHL, Sadoff Law, Shields, Dr. Eric Phillips of the Nebraska Spine Center, Life Enhancement, New Skin, and Pharmanex, SM Stevens and Associates, Floors Incorporated, Charlie's on the Lake, Sid Dillon Chevrolet, Kirsch Transportation, Paragon Dental, White Glove Treatment, Mike's Auto Repair, McCallie Associates, Princeton Blue, Olden House Construction, Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, Pets Earth, Corey Krause with NP Dodge, Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, Max I Walker, Excel Window Solutions, Midland University, Sticks and Kicks, Performance Chiropractic, Associated Fire Protection, Ralston Chamber of Commerce, Holiday Inn Express Ralston, Warrior Fitness, Elkhorn Glass, Fremont Flyers Hockey, Bling It On, Midlands Auto, Marriott Regency.
Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home of the Big O.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fightin' O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Off the Bench Sports Gear. New, used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
The heat is on the street. Inside your head.
Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
The pressure's high. Just to stay alive. 'Cause the heat is on.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support. This is Michael Hughes, and you're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network. Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015, for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scavone will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Omaha or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on OJL Live.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, Guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Satoff Law Group. Get the right team. Contact us today. 402-333-8488.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, One rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015, for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scavone will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Omaha or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on OJL Live.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fightin' O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Olden House Contracting. Custom-built impressions. At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. Through quality craftsmanship and courageous design, we'll bring your vision to life. Contact us today, 402-573-8125, oldenhousecontracting.com.
The heat is on the street. Inside your head.
Tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
Pressure's high just to stay alive. 'Cause the heat is on.
Bless this.
Coming up next. Straight shoots.
We're back live at Young Arena in Waterloo, Iowa. Just preparing to start the second period here. We're in a 1-1 game right now. The Waterloo Warriors and the Omaha Junior Lancers. Lancers will be killing off a minute 40 to Thomas Dyball's check from behind penalty, which is being served by Dominic Zambuto. They got a minute 40 to kill off on that, and then teams will be even strength. Right now, Waterloo with 2 consecutive power plays leads the shots on goal a little bit with 8 shots to 6 shots, which is not unexpected, having two back-to-back power plays.
Absolutely, and we look forward to seeing what Coach Blazek's done with the team here in break and what he's talked to them about, and see how they come out and approach.
Much better energy overall in the first period today than we had yesterday. Much more consistency. Looks a little bit more like OJL hockey. And we'll determine here and see how the boys play the next 2 periods. But this period is a big one. We can't have a letdown. And as long as they keep doing the little things and taking care of all the fundamental aspects of the game, the bigger things should take care of themselves.
Absolutely. And well, Omaha's out on the ice, and Waterloo's just approaching. The Warriors getting set to get ready for the second period.
Teams lining up at their respective benches. Currently, the time is set with a 17-minute period, and we're about ready to get this second stanza underway. Players coming out, it'll be Cardona and Siwa on the back line. Cole Childers at center. Devin Renault at the other point. So Childers and Renault at the points, and Cardona and Siwa on the blue line on this penalty kill. Waterloo with a one-man advantage. They'll start with Roach, Schott, and number 15, Connor Luck, with Johnson and 24, Dylan Steck on the blue line. The bandit official today is Breacher. He's dropping the puck into neutral ice, and it goes back for Steck for Waterloo. He plays the puck into the Omaha zone, recovered by Casey Siwa, who drives it and is able to clear into the Waterloo end. Metcalf handling the puck, leaving it for Johnson. Johnson behind his own cage, and shot coming through with speed on the power play breakout. Moves it ahead to Yearling. Yearling on the half wall, takes a look, gains position, turns up, makes an escape move, and back up to the point. Steck now with it, back down the half wall to Yearling.
Can't handle it.
Can't handle the puck, and see what clears. Omaha changing the front forwards. Hatch and Grun out now. Yearling with the puck, drops it to Johnson, moves it up to Roach, and Hatch able to redirect the puck back into the Waterloo zone, where Waterloo regroups, finds Yearling on the half wall. Dumps it up, loses control, and Cardona clears into neutral ice. Steck and Johnson go D to D. Johnson finds Katz on the weak side blue line. Posting up is Almaraz, and he drops the puck in. Hatch tries to gain control, cannot. Katz now with it, moves it over to Luck. Luck gets a shot on goal and redirected over the top of the net and out of play.
Looks like it went off an Omaha defender, and they're going to face this off just to the glove side of Seth Erickson.
15:38 in this one, and 22 seconds left on this Waterloo power play. Cameron Prees now on the point with Connor Luck. Puck comes out to Luck, can't hold it in. Prees comes back into neutral ice, gains control, and is looking for the weak side forward, Bartlett. Finds him, Bartlett dumps in. 12 seconds left, Degnan with the puck. Degnan comes out and fires at the length of the ice for the clear. Metcalf playing behind his own cage, moves it up the half wall, tries to find Prees, does so. Renault there on the forecheck, able to keep the puck in the Omaha zone, and the teams are even strength. Omaha kills this one off. Luck behind his own net. He kind of shags Renault off to the side as he uses the net as a barrier between himself and the forechecker. Shot on goal from the point. Prees shoots wide of the net. Degnan tries to tap the puck out. Omaha with control, but Cody Walters can't gain the zone. It kept in by Luck. Luck throws it in. Now Degnan has it. Degnan tries to go weak side, turns it over. Roach with a shot.
Seth Erickson helped out with a little poke check there.
Degnan tried to go just from the blocker side post, tried to go cross ice, and was picked off by Schott, who came right in on Seth Erickson. Erickson with a big save. Childers now with it, gets a shot on Metcalf, low in the Waterloo zone. We got Cody Walters in the paint. He's net front with Johnson. Shot from Casey Siwa is stopped by Metcalf, and Omaha seems to be getting some traffic in front of him right now.
Yes, they made a good effort to get that puck down low, and Childers in the corner worked it out, and were able to get a shot and almost a tip by Cody Walters.
Well, there were 2 shots on goal there by Omaha that I don't see have been put on the board yet, but that should even the shots 8-8.
Yeah, low shooting event so far today compared to yesterday, and Omaha seems to be doing their share today to stay in this game.
Puck's in the corner. Siwa with it.
Gotta get
drives
traffic,
it in.
Got to get traffic to the net.
Oldenhouse in the corner, forechecking Johnson. Johnson moves it over to Steck. Steck loses the handle behind the net, comes out front. Noah back to
loose puck.
Siwa, and Siwa gets a shot on goal. Metcalf with a save, and it looks like a delayed call on Waterloo.
Got an Omaha player down in front, and I think he's getting back up. Braxton Hatch.
Almaraz goes off for Waterloo. 2 minutes, number 27 for cross-checking.
Braxton was able to stand in there tall and draw that penalty, and Omaha is going to go on their associated fire protection power play.
So Omaha will have the man advantage here at 13:39 in the first period with a 1-1 game. Cole Childers on the draw. He's out with Renault, Siwa, and Cardona, as Diebold is still serving his 10-minute check from behind. Siwa with it. He's looking for Cardona. Cardona walks in top circle, gets a shot. Saved by Metcalf, leaves a big rebound, and Omaha unable to convert. Siwa now back in it. the Omaha zone, moves it up the half wall to Childers. Childers got forechecking pressure. Back to Siwa. Siwa makes an escape move, and he's got ice in front of him. Moves it to Childers. Childers racing for the puck. Gains the zone to Renault. Renault brings it in to Gruen. Gruen bounces over Gruen's stick, and Waterloo able to clear.
Omaha's got to be able to gain the zone and set this puck up and get the puck moving around. I know they're short Dalton Tyson today, and Dieball is another power play guy that's sitting in the box.
Siwa now with it. He gains the blue line. He's got room. He makes a nifty move, and he gets around the defender and is rubbed out behind the Waterloo cage. Puck's still back there. Played out into neutral ice by Bartlett. And Cody Walters now with it. Tries to go D to D. Is picked off by Reddy. And it's a 2-on-1 with Cody Walters back on a shorthanded opportunity. Omaha got burned yesterday in a shorthanded goal. Puck's dropped back for Luck. Right now, Waterloo in firm control of this penalty kill.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's on the power play, who's not at this point.
Degnan and Payton trying to work behind the Omaha net to gain the zone. There's no forwards back to help the defenseman. Everybody's in neutral ice.
You can't play that way.
Degnan moves up the half wall. Renault is covered.
Just looks like a wasted opportunity on this power play, Mike.
8 seconds left, and Omaha will not even get a shot off on this power play opportunity. 1 second left on the penalty to Almirez, and Waterloo successfully is going to kill this one off.
Yeah, on that PK for Waterloo, they employed a stretch. Every time they'd throw one guy high, they relied upon three guys to get it out of their zone and throw it down the ice, and then see what happens. And it almost bit us a couple of times there.
Definitely risky.
Absolutely.
Omaha wins the draw. They move it out. Gruen now with it, gains control of puck. He's coming into the zone. Teams are even strength. He gets a shot on goal. Metcalf with a save. Puck's played back up the half wall. Down with the puck is Childers. Childers gets poke checked away by number 11, Cage Sogling. Up the half wall. Payton now with it. Down low. Finds Childers. Childers with a shot. And Metcalf with a save right into his glove side shoulder. Childers going for the weak side post.
Yeah, he must be. They must be seeing something there on Metcalf too, because they've went there a few times already this morning. Early in the first period, I think Siwa had a shot. Walters had a shot there, and now Childers took a shot to the short side as well. So they must be seeing something that looks open, and they're going to keep trying to expose that.
Omaha wins the draw. Cardona back with the point. Down to Mercier. Mercier can't handle the puck in the corner. He's back up the half wall, and he finishes Yearling along the boards. Yearling trying to impress the official with a check from behind, but to no avail. Puck's dumped into the Omaha end for icing, and it'll be brought back into the Waterloo defensive zone just to the blocker side of Sam Metcalf. 18, Larry Mercier on the face-off. Excuse me, that's Ian Sloan. Back to Cardona. Cardona shoots from the point wide of the net. Puck comes out, and Waterloo gains neutral ice zone, but tapped back in by Omaha. Steck now back on it. Coming up the half wall, finds Roach. Roach chips it, but chips it to Cardona. Cardona's in. He's got a weak side forward and can't move the puck over to him. Shot gets poke checked away, and Omaha's back in the zone.
Berkowitz able to poke that puck away from the Warrior offensive guy who was streaking out of the zone, and Omaha still gaining control.
Shot now with it, 2-on-1 against Cardona. Siwa racing back and makes a great play, poke checking the pass away from Roach as it went strong side to weak side, and they had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Great back check by Casey Siwa. Waterloo in the zone now with it. Luck moves it over. Yearling with a shot.
Saved by Erickson there.
Saved by Erickson.
Well, we had a couple of PKs there in a row there. The boys are a little tired, it looks like, and they were able to weather that storm. Hopefully they can get themselves realigned and get things back on track.
This face-off to Seth Erickson's glove side. Drop back for 81, Noah Payton. Noah gains his own, moves it to Jesse Clark. Jesse Clark finds Cody Walters. Cody Walters got room. He gets a shot and a save by Metcalf.
we got to be able to get those rebounds when they pop out there. And
Puck's now back out into neutral ice. Cameron Prees with it. He moves it in. Moves it over to Reddy. Reddy gets a shot, and an Omaha defender blocks the puck. Waterloo now with it behind the Omaha cage. Moves it out to Clark. Clark can't find the handle and is unable to clear the zone. Hatch now with it. Moves it back up the half wall. Intercepted by Katz. Those forwards got to get lower in that zone to help that breakout. Puck's wrapped around. A lot of space in here on this Olympic ice. Prees now with it. Tries to move it out. Can't find anybody. Clark now to Walters. Clark up with Walters. 2-on-1, but they've got a back check. Waterloo rubs Clark off the play, and Clark's going to go off for a roughing. Looks like a hold is called. Gave a face rub to one of the Waterloo players. And he'll go off. 2-minute minor for holding.
We need to stay out of the box, Mike. We just talked about two consecutive shorthanded plays, and now here's the third, and this will start to wear on you. And, as a team,
you talk about grit and you talk about playing on the edge. Well, that type of penalty is neither. He clearly put his arm around the guy and rubbed his face. That's neither an aggressive penalty and it's neither a gritty play.
In my opinion, it's a selfish penalty.
Well,
it's not
totally,
a team.
Yeah, totally reactionary. Those are the things we have to stay away from. Some kids, when you want to raise the level of physical play and play with more grit, sometimes kids don't understand what that means.
Right.
And that was a perfect example of it.
And to me, Coach Blazek talked about that they don't practice that kind of stuff. Well, it looks like maybe it's time to start practicing it.
Puck's dropped back to Siwa. Siwa makes a nice indirect pass right off the weak side red line and goes right in on Sam Metcalf. He picks up the puck, drops it back to Johnson. Johnson finds a shot on the power play breakout, and the puck goes the length of the ice, and Waterloo will be called for icing.
And what I meant by coaching it, so they don't take selfish penalties like that, so they know the difference between what is the fine line between grit and selfish penalties. So
right,
and some coaches, I'll guarantee Doug Dietz probably coaches that, so that the boys know exactly what they can do and what they can't do and what he expects and doesn't expect.
Childers with the draw to Siwa. Siwa gets the handle, tries to backhand one in, unable to do so. Prees now with it. He's being forechecked by Renault. Renault gets shagged off behind the net, and Prees is out into neutral ice. He's got control of the puck. He comes into the zone, makes a nice move, forehand to backhand. He's in the corner trying to move the puck up the half wall, finds Luck. Luck back to Prees. They go into the umbrella. Now switching positions. Luck comes back around to his forehand side, finds a weak side forward, and the shot and save made by Erickson. Now Luck again with it up front, and Seth Erickson makes a great save and a cover up in front of the net.
That was a beautiful snag by Erickson. He got that. Waterloo got the puck out to the short side, and they got a shot, and he was able to deflect it off his blocker and in his glove.
Great bang play by Waterloo there. Good puck movement. Had Omaha running around a little bit, and they went strong side to weak side, and Reddy had a good shot on goal, but Erickson able to make the save and the cover-up.
Absolutely.
They try to find Prees on the point. Prees now has with it. He loses the handle, drops it into the corner for Reddy. Reddy finds Luck at the far side point. Luck goes to Prees, D to D. They try to hit Katz low on the face-off circle on the right wing side, and the puck is dumped back into the Waterloo zone. Hatch now with it.
Aggressively forechecking.
Luck behind the net.
13 seconds left in this PK for Omaha.
Roach goes strong side to weak side to Cameron Prees. Prees brings it into the zone. He's got patience. Tries to find Roach on the weak side. Moves it up to shot. They switch positions, and Omaha going back into the passive penalty kill here. Teams are even strength, so now Waterloo goes to the weak side, can't find anyone, and Yearling now with it. It's chipped out up the half wall. Braxton Hatch tries to gain the zone, cannot, and puck goes back in, and Seth Erickson will get the cover will change lines, and the faceoff will be in the Omaha defensive zone.
Yeah, hopefully that's the end of the penalties here. 6 minutes left in the second period for Omaha. They need to be able to get their guys back on track and get their lines going and get a little bit more flow back to this game.
This draw will be to the blocker side of Seth Erickson. Cole Childers wins the draw back. Siwa now with it, chips it out into neutral ice. And Renault angling the defenseman Johnson. Dylan Johnson, big boy, 5'10", 240-pound defenseman. Solid defenseman, yep. Omaha now has it. Siwa behind the cage at Waterloo, and he gets slashed by Johnson right across the midsection, and Johnson's going to go off for 2 minutes, and that was a highly undisciplined penalty.
Wow.
And Johnson fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little scrum at the corner of the net there, and Siwa was trying to wrap around the puck, and he kind of got tussled to the ice, and he got up and just kind of shoved him off, and he took exception to that two-hander right across the midsection. I'm surprised it's not more than two.
So this power play will start in the Waterloo zone with 5:55 left in a 1-1 game. Looks like they're bringing it to the top of the zone, just inside the Waterloo blue line on the Omaha left wing side.
You know, this is something that I've wondered why we don't, as far as a league, we don't follow what everybody else seems to do. Most other leagues, you have a penalty, it's always inside on the dot at the face-off circle. They don't maneuver it around here and there. And
Childers wins the draw, comes back to Degnan. Degnan fires the puck in, and Renault now with it on the half wall, drops it back to Childers. Childers finds Gruen behind the Waterloo cage. Gruen moves it out to Renault. Renault's looking to pass. He finds Cardona. Cardona finds Childers. Childers loads up for the one-timer and fans the puck, and Waterloo is able to clear. Prees is racing with Degnan now with it, and it's played by Seth Erickson from behind his own cage. Moves it up the half wall. Renault plays it out for Cardona. Cardona tries to find Hatch. Degnan now with it. He dumps the puck into the strong side corner, and Waterloo tries to clear. Shot throws the puck out over the glass and out of play. This face-off will be to the blocker side of Metcalf, and Braxton Hatch will be taking it. There's 1:09 left in this Warriors penalty. Omaha's power play. Siwa and Degnan on the points with Hatch, Clark, and Walters as the forwards. Tries to find Walters on the half wall. Walters takes a spill, and Hatch is rubbed out by 15 Luck. They try to gain the zone. Can't. Puck comes out to Siwa. Siwa gets a shot. Comes off the back wall. Puck is loose in front of the net. Siwa with it. Plays it down for Hatch. Hatch now with it. Tries to move it back to Siwa on a given goal. Diebold is back in the game now. He finds the puck and just chips it over the net. Cody Walters now on the forecheck with Luck. Able to keep the puck in. Tries to move it to Diebold.
Must be crease violation. They're pointing outside of the zone.
We have man in the crease. So that's face-off will come out of the Waterloo defensive blue line.
26 seconds left on that penalty to the Warriors. Shots are 11-9 Waterloo.
Childers on the draw, wins to Diebold. Diebold takes the puck in. Great puck protection. Moves it from behind the net to Devin Renaud. Renaud makes a nice move, looking net front. No one there. Moves it up the half wall to Childers. Childers across ice to Diebold. Diebold to Siwa. Siwa finds a lane, gets a shot. Blocked by Luck in front of the net. A high stick will stop the play.
We have 3 seconds left in that power play.
Connor Luck with the directing of the puck with a high stick, and this faceoff will be just to Metcalf's blocker side. Childers on the draw. Puck dropped back to Waterloo, and that'll make them even strength as Waterloo clears the zone, and Thomas Diebold goes D-to-D reverse to Casey Siwa and up the half wall. Renault trying to gain the zone. Got spilled by Cameron Prees. Puck is in the corner. He's doing battle with Bartlett. Bartlett wins. Back to Prees. Diebold wins the puck, and up to the half wall. He chips it out for Siwa. Siwa coming out of the zone with speed. Renault overskates the puck. And we have another call and a stoppage of play.
Was that just an offside, I think? Looked like linesman Cook had his arm up, so I'm thinking it was just an offside call.
Waterloo offside, and this faceoff will come to the dot on the Waterloo left wing side of the ice, with Schott taking the faceoff. He wins the draw. He lines up against Sloan, and the puck is dumped back into the Omaha zone, where Roach and Payton are doing battle behind the Omaha net. Puck comes out. They try to fish it in front of the Omaha cage and can't gain a zone, but Yearling takes the puck out of his own end and drops it back for number 24, Dylan Steck. Steck plays off the half wall. Omaha gains possession now. Omaha finds Payton. Payton drives the puck into neutral ice to Larry Mercier. Mercier to Sloan. Sloan looking net front.
Oh, nice try there, sliding it across.
Backhand pass, can't find the weak side forward. Berkowitz now with it behind the net with a little help from Sloan. Sloan tries to make separation. Noah Payton with the puck, drives it wide of the net. Steck now with it, moves it up to Yearling, and Yearling into neutral ice, dropping it back for Degnan. Omaha picks it up, moves it forward to Cardona. Cardona finds Sloan, and he dumps in for the line change. Steck now behind his own net, loses the handle. Clark on the forecheck, misses his angle, and Waterloo able to clear into neutral ice. Omaha tags up and back in on the forecheck. Johnson now with the puck, tries to find a stretching forward Bartlett in the center of neutral ice. Bartlett wins the race to the puck in the Omaha zone. There's a crashing forward, Cameron Prees. Luck now with it, gets a shot on goal, rang off the back of the boards. Erickson not able to cover. Physical play right now. And Katz gets a weak shot on Seth Erickson, and he makes the cover. Minute 28 left in the second period, 1-1.
Yeah, the play is kind of dwindled here from the start of the second period. It's kind of mellowed out a little bit. Both teams, I think, are feeling the early morning grind. You know, Sunday morning, 7:45 game, and we talked about it at breakfast, Mike. You know, although we don't like the time, but my guess is Waterloo's not used to this early morning either.
Right. Plays coming out. We've got Siwa with a 2-on-1 with Renault, and he shoots. He hits the side of the net.
Looked like it went in from here, the way the net fluttered.
Sloan tries to, or excuse me, that's Kraus tries to feed the puck in front of the net, and Prees now with it neutral ice, leaves it for Reddy. Reddy is poke checked away by Renault. Renault taking a weak angle. He comes back behind the net, and Diebold with it. Diebold tries to find Childers in neutral ice. A lot of gliding right now by these forwards.
Right. There's not a lot of digging and coming back in the zone and helping out.
Siwa going to war with Reddy into the corner. He's covering the puck. We've got a stoppage in play.
A little bit of frustration going down there. Siwa was trying to move the puck, and the Waterloo Warrior guy was just trying to hold it and freeze it along the boards.
I think he covered the puck with his hand, and that's...
the puck should come outside, definitely. I don't think there's any penalty on the play, but it definitely comes outside the zone.
This puck will be faced off at the left wing face-off dot just outside the Omaha defensive blue line. Braxton Hatch on the draw against Schott. Schott wins the puck. Roach is in with it, intercepted by Cody Walters. Walters drops it back for Payton, who regroups, finds Clark on the half wall, and they can't gain the zone. Now we have three Omaha forwards in the neutral ice zone, and Waterloo able to dump the puck back in. Schott with it. Moves it over to Righty. Righty with a shot, blocked by Cody Walters. Jesse Clark now with it. He's got some space in front of him, but he's reeled in by Schott, and the period expires, and it's 1-1 at the end of 2. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support.
Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, 4915 South 72nd Street, Omaha, Nebraska, 402-393-7515. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10:30. Proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancers.
Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015, for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scabona will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Omaha or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on OJL Live.
On behalf of Greg Young Chevrolet, I'd like to present to you this check, and I want to thank you for going the extra mile for education.
Thank you, Greg Young.
My name's Ruth Pulse. I'm the Honors Language Arts teacher and Gifted and Talented Facilitator at Monroe Middle School. I love building those relationships with the kids in those smaller programs and even in my classrooms and getting to know who they are. I love seeing the kids excited about learning something new, and I love seeing them go on and being successful later in life.
Greg Young Chevrolet. We do the deal.
Off the bench sports gear. New, used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena, 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support. Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015, for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scabona will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Omaha or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on OJL Live. In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support.
Busted.
Coming up next.
Olden House Contracting, custom built impressions. At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. Through quality craftsmanship and courageous design, we'll bring your vision to life. Contact us today, 402-573-8125, oldenhousecontracting.com.
The heat is on the street.
tradition-rich, Omaha proud. Omaha Lancers, USHL. 402-344-PUCK. Find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter.
Just to stay alive. There's a heater's on.
You are what drives us, Sid Dillon.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, certain words mean everything to us.
Service, selection.
Plus over 3,000 vehicles at SidDillon.com.
A lot has changed since I opened the first dealership, but one thing remains constant.
The Sid Dillon team is committed to you. You have our word on it.
Because we have our name on it.
Join us this Tuesday, January 6, 2015 for the Red Line Show. This week, we will recap the weekend in Waterloo, discuss the upcoming weekend against the Kansas City Jets, and Kansas City General Manager Gary Scabona will join us to discuss the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series, plus coverage of the Midwest High School League and the Olden House Contracting Twitter poll results. Listen to us on OJL Livestream or follow us on Twitter at Redline Show Omaha or Facebook on fb.com/Redline Show Omaha. The Redline Show, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on OJL Livestream.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home with the big O.
In a world where rivals are hard to find, one rivalry stands out. Midwest High School Hockey Rivalry. Omaha Junior Lancers versus Kansas City Jets and the I-29 Cup Rivalry Series. Catch the action at the Ralston Arena. Saturday, January 10th, Junior Varsity at 3 p.m. and the Varsity game is at 4:30. Second game on Sunday, January 11th, Junior Varsity at 8 a.m. and the Varsity game at 9:30. Pack the stands and show Kansas City who has the best support.
Satoff Law Group. Get the right team. Contact us today. 402-333-8488.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Plus this.
Coming up next. Street Shoots.
We're back live at Young Arena in Waterloo, Iowa on a snowy, cold morning, Sunday morning, where we're locked in a 1-1 tie, the Omaha Junior Lancers and the home team Waterloo Warriors. Waterloo leads the shots on goal going into the third period, 13-9, and this game has become a standout defensive effort. Both teams playing well, both goaltenders playing well, and teams are locked up 1-1.
Yeah, looking at that this game, Mike, the first goal that went in against Erickson, it was kind of a squeaker, popped out of the corner, couldn't get a handle on it, and got chipped in behind him. And honestly, I think if he had that to do over again, if the team had it to do over again, they would have probably cleared that puck back into the corner hard instead of kind of who's going to get it type attitude. And the Omaha goal, you know what, it was a power play goal, special teams. We talked about how good or how much special teams have come into play today. And right now for Omaha, special teams is their tying goal. And with Siwa from the point, quick little sharp wrister in, and it beat Metcalf to tie the game.
Absolutely. Omaha needs to be able to generate more shots on their power play. There were a couple times where they were unable to even, gain the zone and sustain pressure. So these are the types of things, and that's typically, we didn't have that problem prior to the break, but with 10 days off and the lack of competitive games being played during that period, there's a little rust, and the rust is slowly getting knocked off. Like we mentioned earlier, this is a 1-1 tied game, and it's a defensive effort. and it's going to be survival of the fittest and who makes the fewest mistakes.
Absolutely, and in that second period, I think we had about 3 or 4 penalty kills there in a row, and the guys were tired, and you could tell that towards the end. And Coach Blazes, he's going to get them fired up here in between periods. He's got a game plan for period 3, and he's going to draw it up for them, and they're going to have to come out and execute.
Yes, and this it only goes to show you. You talked about the goal on Seth Erickson. When you just throw pucks in front of the net, anything can happen, and
Absolutely.
That's exactly how that goal was scored. I mean, he was hugging that strong side post. The player with the puck was being checked by a defender, but he was able to just backhand and throw it in front of the net and went in off Erickson and trickled in behind him.
Right.
And those things happen all the time in this game. So the importance of just getting pucks on the goal is a key element. And we'll see how Omaha does this period.
Well, it looks like teams are starting to take the ice, Mike. Omaha's finding their way out here and just waiting for the Warriors to take the ice to get the third period started.
Erickson and net. We'll see who starts this period. Teams will be even strength at the beginning of the third period. Now it's a battle of will. Omaha would like to see the split. And Waterloo certainly knows that they're in a game. Warriors now taking the ice.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Mike Vlasakis and Michael Hughes and the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
The Omaha Junior Lancers would like to thank the following supporters and sponsors for making this season a success: Greg Young Chevrolet, Weeping Water Express Lane, Omaha Lancers of the USHL, Sadoff Law, Shields, Dr. Eric Phillips of the Nebraska Spine Center, Life Enhancement, New Skin, and Pharmanex, SM Stevens and Associates, Floors Incorporated, Charlie's on the Lake, Sid Dillon Chevrolet, Kirsch Transportation, Paragon Dental, White Glove Treatment, Mike's Auto.
Plus this.
Coming up next.
Third period is underway. The puck is dropped, and Waterloo gains control in their end of neutral ice, and a stoppage in play. It appears Waterloo's gone offside, trying to attempt to enter the Omaha defensive zone. Puck is dropped just outside the Omaha blue line. Roach with it. Roach is taken off the play by 35 Siwa. Siwa now with the puck, gains the red line. He's got speed, gets a shot on goal. Metcalf with a glove save. 16:40, just beginning this period in a 1-1 game. This draw will be to the blocker side of Sam Metcalf. Cole Childers is on center. Zach Gruen on the right wing with Devin Renault on the left wing. Casey Siwa and Thomas Diebold at the points. Omaha able to throw the puck behind the Waterloo cage where Renault has it. Renault is looking, drops it back on a blind pass right to Connor Luck from Waterloo, and he's able to keep the puck in the zone. Gruen now with it. Little wet ice, finds Siwa. Siwa takes a quick shot on net, and Omaha scores! Great play. Casey Siwa with a shot on goal. Metcalf has to handle the puck, and the left wing buries.
Yeah, you're talking about a little bit of wet ice. I think that puck just kind of stuck there just a moment, enough for the Waterloo Warrior player to escape by it. Groom was able to take that and feed it across to the D, and that's how that play started to develop.
Perfect example of making the goaltender handle the puck, and we haven't done enough of that because we haven't been able to get enough pucks through to Sam Metcalf. He made the initial save, but it came out weak side. Omaha's able to convert. Siwa shot the puck. Metcalf with the initial save, and I'm not sure who that weak side forward is, but we'll get you that scoring as soon as it pops up. Waterloo dumps the puck back into the Omaha zone. Payton on it now, moves it to Degnan. Degnan gains the zone into neutral ice to Cody Walters. Degnan back into neutral ice. Walters is hit from behind and dropped on the half wall by Connor Luck.
Official scoring on that play, Mike, is goal scored by Childers, assist Siwa and Groom.
There's the scoring. Childers from Siwa and Groon. Luck now with the puck. Somebody needs to angle him up. He's walking into the zone. He gets a shot, and Seth Erickson with a great pad save. And the puck comes out to neutral ice where Braxton Hatch has it now. He gains the blue line, gets a shot on net, and Sam Metcalf plays it off to Connor Luck. Number 15 moves it out into neutral ice, and it's intercepted by Casey Siwa and redirected out of play. Connor Luck has been out for the earlier part of the season, and yesterday was his first game back. He's a very aggressive type player, to say the least.
Absolutely, and I think it's something that their defensive core missed while he was out.
Yes, he's a good player, and they miss his grit. They miss his style of play, so to speak. Puck is chipped out. Waterloo, 2-on-1 to Prees. Prees now with it. He's got a shot. Clanks one off the weak side post. And Seth Erickson gets a break there.
Seth's giving a little love to that post beside him, just thankful it was there.
Katz now with it. Throws it to Prees. Prees across the net front. And Omaha able to clear into the Waterloo defensive zone. Johnson loses the handle. Mercier moves it to 22 Berkowitz. Berkowitz finds Sloan in the high slot. Can't make the connection. And Prees now has it, trying to gain the zone. Mercier on the forecheck. Katz moves the puck back into the Omaha zone where Dieball finds it. He goes D to D on the backhand side for Siwa. Siwa looking for the weak side forward.
Waterloo was making a change there. It would have been a good opportunity to quick up.
And Omaha dumps back in just across the Waterloo defensive zone. Yearling back with it. Moves it up the half wall on the backhand to Stetch. Stetch moves it out into neutral ice. And Groon able to keep it in. Groon's got room. He's got a shot. Got a shot lane. Chili with a shot on goal and Metcalf with a save. Devin Renault cross-checked from behind by Yearling and no call right in front of the banded one. Another takeout play. Yearling again takes out Renault behind the net. He's had a rugged shift there, Devin Renault.
Looks like we've got Cardona coming slow to the bench as well. He went hard into the boards on the half wall. He looks like he's all right. They're just checking him out on the bench, but I think he'll be fine and make a quick return.
This face-off will be in the Omaha zone, just to the blocker side of Seth Erickson. Peyton out on D. Clark on the face-off. The other defenseman is Stephen Degnan with Braxton Hatch and Cody Walters. Puck's dropped back for Degnan. Degnan retreats behind his own cage, stops, takes a look, loses the handle, comes right out to Schott. Schott makes a great shot on goal, and Erickson with a pad save.
Another defensive turnover in our zone.
Costly turnovers in the Omaha D zone. Degnan makes the right play there. Indirect passes into neutral ice, causing Waterloo to regroup. Peyton goes D to D to Degnan. Degnan finds Clark. Clark chips it in. Now it's a race for the puck.
Well, and that's the other thing that I think they need to change within our league is change it to a hybrid icing, because Jesse Clark was about 4 lengths ahead of the Waterloo defender.
And he touched the puck.
I understand this is automatic icing, but at that point, that's one that should have been waived.
Yeah, it was clearly one that should have been waived. The puck's brought back into the Omaha zone. Siwa now with it, finds the glass and out. Great call by Gruen coming back to the puck, but Waterloo able to go D to D. Intercepted into neutral ice. Katz now with it. He's got some speed. He's got a 2-on-1. He gets a shot on goal, and Erickson with a great pad save.
Omaha needs to do a better job of back checking. One guy back checking is not enough when Waterloo's bringing 3 guys to the paint.
Cole Childers gets around Steck, tries to gain the right wing corner and throws the puck out. We've got a stoppage in play as I think Omaha's offside.
Yeah, Groom wasn't able to keep the puck in and went back down deep, and Captain Cole Childers didn't realize they were offside and played the puck, and it comes outside.
Sloan on this draw just outside the defensive blue line for Waterloo. Right wing Omaha side gets dumped in. Ready with it. Tries to go D to D to Luck. Mercier out. They move the puck back to the point. Cardona able to keep it in. He fishes a shot in front of the goal. Goes wide of the net. Berkowitz now in the forecheck on the half wall. And Luck comes up with it. He goes weak side to Roach. Roach can't gain the zone. Now Waterloo's in. He's played off the puck by Ian Sloan. Puck comes out to Reddy. Reddy with a shot. Saved by Seth Erickson, and puck is redirected behind the Omaha cage. Roach now with it. Cardona and Ian Sloan doing battle. Yearling comes out with the puck. He wins the puck, comes out to Reddy. Reddy passes it back to Yearling. Yearling finds a shot on the weak side, and Degnan able to redirect the puck away from him. Omaha having a hard time gaining the zone here, and we'll have a stoppage in play.
I'm not sure what the whistle's blown for there. Unless there was a hand pass, but it looks like it's coming outside the zone.
The initial indication, well, I didn't see the initial indication, and it may have been the puck was covered or was caught.
Glove down, maybe closed hand. All I saw was the head official waving to the outside of the zone.
So this draw will be just outside the Omaha zone. Braxton Hatch on the face-off with Jesse Clark on the right wing and Cody Walters on the left wing side. Siwa and Diebold on the back line. Omaha now with it. Gains the puck to the red line, and Clark into the zone with it. Jesse Clark tries to move the puck across. Cameron Prees makes the interception, and he ices the puck.
Wow, what a change of events here. Omaha seems to be sustaining pressure. Waterloo is just trying to regroup a little bit and get some momentum back on their side. And it sounds like we've got some other ice hockey officials here next to us up in the stands.
Prees trying to find Katz in neutral ice, and headmans it past him and results in an icing. Omaha now with the puck. Katz comes up with it. He's coming out of the zone with some speed. Siwa plays him, a nice hip check, rubs him off the play. Omaha gains the puck and drops it back. Waterloo able to go D to D in the neutral ice zone. Walters playing the puck, has to get D side. There he goes. He moves into the D side position, and they're battling along the half wall in neutral ice. Puck comes out. Siwa now with it. He chips it for Jesse Clark, and we're going to have a cross-checking call. 2 minutes cross-checking for number 14, Omaha Junior Lancers, Cody Walters, and Waterloo will go on the power play.
Yeah, I think looking at this third period so far, and in the 7 minutes or so they've played already, I want to say the message that Coach Blazek gave them was finish every check, because that's what they've been doing so far in this period. Every time they can lay a man on a body on a man, they're doing it. And unfortunately, that particular play resulted in a penalty, and Omaha will go to the associated fire protection penalty kill.
Waterloo now with it behind their own net, moving it up the half wall to Yearling. Yearling moving up neutral ice, dumps the puck into the Omaha zone as it crosses behind the net. Diebold first one to get there to Chili up the half wall. Childers now trying to play it back to Diebold. Nice play. Diebold clears the zone. And Devin Renault making an effort to get there is beat to the puck by number 24, Dylan Stetch. Stetch brings the puck out. He's in neutral ice, dumps it in, and Casey Siwa on the retreat. Diebold rings the puck around the half wall, and just out of the zone, Johnson has to take it in neutral ice, looking to regroup with Stetch. They go D to D. He moves it weak side forward. Omaha should be able to figure out this breakout in neutral ice. Their regroup goes D to D weak side every time. Puck's back around. Roach has it now as they try to set up their power play. 52 seconds left in this one. Shot now with it. Moves it over to Prees. Prees gets a shot on goal. Redirect in front of Seth Erickson. Erickson makes a great save and a cover-up.
That was a valiant effort by 33 Devin Renault to try and go down and block it. Sometimes, though, when you do go to block, if they can get a shot away just a second quicker, sometimes that deflects off the shin pads or, And at that point there, I think it went off the backside of Renault, but it was able to go straight on net for Seth Erickson.
Clark with the draw, wins it back to Degnan, and Degnan moves it up the half wall. Braxton Hatch chips it out into neutral ice where Cameron Prees recovers it. and goes weak side to Reddy, number 20. Reddy brings it in the zone, looking to negotiate the top of the circle. Prees has it. He gets a shot, blocked in front of the Omaha net, and Jared Cardona able to make the clear.
You know, we talked yesterday about Waterloo players blocking shots. Right now in third period, Omaha's answering that call.
Doing a great job fronting the puck. Waterloo has to regroup again. Braxton Hatch unable to play the puck out of his skate, and Jared Cardona with the indirect clear. And the teams are even strength now. Cameron Prees with a redirect, a reverse down in his own end. They play it up to Bartlett. Bartlett brings it across the Omaha blue line, tries to go weak side, intercepted by Thomas Diebold. Diebold's got speed. He's got Cody Walters with him on a 2-on-2 with a back checker. Connor Luck makes a great play. And Diebold able to dump the puck low into the Waterloo zone. Yearling moves it up to Bartlett. Bartlett tries to find Luck coming out of the zone. Unable to do so, and Omaha's back in. Reddy now with it behind his cage. Escapes, comes to the half wall. Finished check there by Cole Childers. Makes separation. Casey Siwa pushes shot off the play. Omaha wins the puck and has it clearly now in neutral ice. Grun trying to find Renault. Renault has it. He needs to get it deep in the zone. Grun takes it. Tries to get a shot on goal.
There you go. There it's deep for a second.
They're finally low in the zone. Renault loses the handle. And Sloan now on the puck. Waterloo gains control and they come out. Shot leading the way. Crosses the blue line off sides and Waterloo has to tag up. Diebold now with it. He's going to go wide. He goes back D to Casey Siwa. Casey Siwa being pressured by Schott, but able to kick the puck out from his skates into neutral ice. He's got speed. He's coming around. He's going to beat Johnson. Gets a shot in front of the net. And another block shot by Yearling on a Jared Cardona slap shot. Puck comes the length of the ice, and it'll cross the Omaha goal line for icing.
With a Warrior player, I think he felt that shot. Cardona just wound up and let it go, and I thought actually it broke the stick the way it hit the stick, but
took it right out of his hands.
Took it right out of his hands, exactly. So those are some of the things we need. We need to be quicker shots, though, so we don't get an opportunity to get blocked.
Face off now in the Waterloo end. Sloan on it. Wins the puck back, still in the zone. Being played in the corner by Waterloo. Waterloo throws it out to Johnson, who's trying to find somebody weak side. He just tries to chip it out of the zone. Katz tries to get a hold of it. He can't. He's being forechecked by Cardona. Katz finds the puck. He dumps it back into the Omaha zone, and Degnan on the play, moving it up into the corner, up the half wall. Indirect pass to Sloan. Sloan tries to find Berkowitz. Leads him too much, and Waterloo dumps the puck back in. Puck in front of the Omaha bench right now. Braxton Hatch on the forecheck, battling with Bartlett. Omaha wins that battle. Cardona gets it, moves it to Hatch in neutral ice. Katz tries to step up, and Omaha able to gain the zone. Jesse Clark in the corner, and they move up the half wall. Another play where Cardona is able to bat the puck into the zone, and he pushes Katz offside and no call. Katz was sliding into the zone by 10 feet before the puck, and the linesman missed that one. Omaha makes a great save. Seth Erickson stops Roach from point blank, and the puck is cleared, and this should result in an icing call.
So look at it two ways, Mike. Waterloo's calling for a penalty because Cardona pushed him into the zone. Omaha's calling because he should have been offside because he was in before the referee let him play.
Well, I don't know about these guys, but when I was playing, I was always taught you always try to push guys offside.
Absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
We got 5:18 left in this one with a 2-1 Omaha lead.
This official looks like he's going to let him play the last 5 minutes of the game.
It appears that way.
And let the best team win. So
Roach now with it in the corner.
Be ready for anything.
Doing battle with Renault. Renault tries to move it up the half wall. Roach has control, and he gets pushed off the puck. Omaha doing much better in their D zone, covering men and forcing plays. Grun tries to rub Luck off the play. Luck able to make a pass, leads it for his teammate Roach. Roach moves over to Johnson. Johnson tries to fish a pass through or a shot, and it's blocked by Devin Renault. Now the puck's deep in the zone. Waterloo again with it. Siwa retreating behind his net, moves it up the half wall, indirects out of the zone, and Waterloo has to regroup. Johnson goes weak side to Connor Luck. Can't make the connection, and that puck goes in for an icing call.
Well, we're going to get a face-off to the glove side of Metcalf down here in the Waterloo zone. Right now, Waterloo, I think, has shortened their bench a little bit. They're going with about 2.5 lines right now and cycling a lot of their top guys.
Next goal's a big one. Jesse Clark on the draw, draws it back. Waterloo wins it, moves Katz over to 5, Bartlett. Diebold now, angling Bartlett. Rubs him out, makes separation, but no one there to support the puck. Bartlett now plays it out. Siwa with it. Siwa has some speed. He's coming out of the zone. It's a 3-on-2 with a great back check by Bartlett. He comes up into the play and is able to hinder Omaha from making a good play. Clark comes in, gets a shot on Metcalf. He blockers it out. Diebold comes in, throws the puck on net. Clark has an opportunity here to throw it in front of the net, and it's stopped by Reddy. Reddy throws it out, and Cardona is able to throw the puck in wide of the net.
I think if that puck was on net, you got to have it hit the goalie at least to make something happen.
Yep.
Good effort, though.
Prees now with it. Dangerous player. He's checked by Cardona. Cardona knocks him off the puck, and Walters now comes up with it. Clark's got some speed. He's got an angle. He's on his forehand. He shoots, and he scores! Great play by Jesse Clark. Puck comes out into neutral ice. They find Clark, and with his legs, he beats Dylan Johnson, gets to his forehand, makes a nice shifty move with a shoulder, and beats Sam Metcalf blocker side. Next goal's a big one, and that was the one.
That was the goal right there, Mike. We've talked yesterday and this morning that our fast guys are not doing what they're meant to do. Be fast. That showed that breakaway speed can hurt the other team.
Clark grabbed the puck. He didn't overhandle it. He just pushed it in front of him, gained the shoulder on Johnson, blew by him, and got a good shot off blocker side.
Let's remind everybody there's 3 minutes left in this game, and it's not over by a long shot. Waterloo is too good a team to assume that this game is over yet.
Right now, Omaha just needs to keep gaining zones, and they can spend the next 2 minutes having Waterloo regroup in neutral ice. Shot now with it. He's got it in the Waterloo end. Jared Cardona with a nice play, able to keep the puck in the zone, but Omaha stuck deep in the zone. Luck now with it. He comes across the blue line. He gets tied up by Degnan and unable to launch a shot. Degnan back on him, tries to finish him off.
Good play by Degnan there.
Roach with the puck, shoots across the net front. Luck now doing battle with Grun. Luck comes out with the puck. He's coming to the net.
There's a penalty on Omaha here.
Degnan tries to sweep check the puck away, and there's a delayed call. And number 10, Jared Cardona, will go off with a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Well, this is an inopportune time. Oh, maybe not Cardona.
Cardona was he was skating to the penalty box. He was
today he was the willing participant. Yesterday, not so much.
He was willing to go to the box. He wasn't, I wasn't sure what he did, but
he's like, okay, well, nope, not me. Look for
somebody's got to go.
2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the period here. Waterloo's down 3-1. Look for them to pull their goalie Sam Metcalf to get an extra attacker on during this power play.
Looks like Devin Renault's off on this penalty kill. Omaha man down with 2:18 left. Casey Siwa chips the puck out. It's a race for the puck. Siwa's got it. He's going to get to his forehand and get a shot shorthanded. And the puck is redirected by Sam Metcalf and ramped out of play.
You could kind of tell there, just the body language of Sam Metcalf when Siwa got that streak, like he was like, oh crap,
Well, I noticed he came out and he retreated back into his cage rather quickly because he knew that Siwa had the defenseman beat. He got to his forehand, and Metcalf was eagerly ready to ramp that puck out of play. Prees now with it. He tries to gain the zone. Clark's got it, gets back to his forehand. Forehand shoots a shot again. Metcalf with 2 saves. And Clark on fire right now. Luck now with it. Minute 52, 3-1 Omaha. Luck negotiating into neutral ice. He comes on the half wall, comes around the net, fishes out front, can't find anybody, and that puck is going in to the Waterloo end with a minute 39 left, a minute 19 on this Power play. Prees now with it. Escapes down low in the zone, looking for a weak side defender. Can't find him. Luck now has it. He gains neutral ice to Bartlett. Bartlett leaves it for Reddy. And Omaha able to keep the puck into neutral ice, ragging time along the half wall with 1:18 left.
Metcalf's looking to come to the bench. Coach Dietz is calling him off, holding him
Roach
off.
now with it. Puck comes out into neutral ice. It's a race for it. Dieball with the puck. He goes in for the wraparound, and Metcalf with a save.
Now this is one aggressive PK that I haven't seen Omaha play all weekend. That's an offside right there.
And Waterloo cannot tag up in time, so this puck will come out of the zone. Should be faced off just outside of the...
55 seconds. I'm waiting for one of these teams to take a timeout here. I'm surprised Waterloo hasn't made that call yet.
Well, the net is empty. So Waterloo with the extra attacker, and Omaha scores with a dump in. Right on net, Cardona throws the puck, and the golf shot wins the game. 49 seconds left on this one. Cardona with a nice chip shot. Looks like he had his 9-iron out.
Not to take away from the efforts of the Omaha boys, but I want to remind you of last year's game. Omaha's down 2-1, and we scored 2 goals within 15 seconds. So there's 49 seconds on the clock.
Oh, that's not going to happen here. Waterloo with 30 seconds left on their power play in a 4-1 third period.
You're right. They don't have your son on their team.
Oh,
that's why it won't happen.
Thank you very much. Waterloo now with it. The air is out of the sails right now. Omaha gains control. Zach Krause with another shot. Metcalf is back in his net. 33 seconds left in this one, and he makes the stop. 9 seconds left in the power play. And Dietz puts some of his fourth-line players out.
Get them some experience.
With 15 seconds left, puck comes back D to D. They make a play. Sloan now with it. He's going to gain the red line and probably dump it in. Moves it to Childers. Childers has a shot, but they go in offside.
Sloan couldn't quite stretch enough. He kicked the leg out, just couldn't stretch it quite enough. We'll have to put him on the rack when we get home.
5.2 left in this one, and it looks like it's going to end with the same score as last night's, only in reverse order.
Well, this is a much-needed win for Omaha. They couldn't afford to not take a split today, so...
Great split by the Omaha Junior Lancers as they come back to defeat the Waterloo Warriors at home in the varsity contest this morning with a 4-1 win. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
The Omaha Junior Lancers would like to thank the following supporters and sponsors for making this season a success. Greg Young Chevrolet, Weeping Water Express Lane, Omaha Lancers of the USHL, Sadoff Law, Shields, Dr. Eric Phillips of the Nebraska Spine Center, Life Enhancement, New Skin, and Pharmanex, SM Stevens and Associates, Floors Incorporated, Charlie's on the Lake, Sid Dillon Chevrolet, Kirsch Transportation, Paragon Dental, White Glove Treatment, Mike's Auto Repair, McCallie Associates, Princeton Blue, Olden House Construction, Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, Pets Earth, Corey Krause with NP Dodge, Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, Max I Walker, Excel Window Solutions, Midland University, Sticks and Kicks, Performance Chiropractic, Associated Fire Protection, Ralston Chamber of Commerce, Holiday Inn Express Ralston, Warrior Fitness, Elkhorn Glass, Fremont Flyers Hockey, Bling It On, Midlands Auto, Marriott Regency.
Coming up next.
Welcome back to Young Arena in Waterloo, Iowa. We're just finished the junior or the varsity game, and just wanted to go ahead and finish up with 3 stars. Your first star of the game, or third star, sorry, of the game is going to go to KC Siwa. Tied the game with the with a power play goal from Diebold and Childers to tie the game up 1-1 late in the first period. Your second star is Cole Childers. He had the game winner, assist by Kyle Christiansiwa and Zach Grun. And then first star going out to the empty net scorer, which is Jared Cardona, sealed the deal for the Omaha win today. We'll be right back after a few with the junior varsity game. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
And that's all, folks.